to all of you. So
yeah, that was weird seeing all those old subs.
it was nuts. Parisian Hunter though, 16 months in a row, absolutely crazy. Yeah, thank you guys. I just want to say that quickly before we inevitably set off like any second now. Okay, I wish my chat would scroll down automatically. Oh, whoa! Game
Yep,
going,
game
live.
starting. We are seeing the game here on the stream as well.
Goody. I want to say quickly before we start, we might have Garpy and FNX joining us a little later on in the show, but myself and Spuld will take you through what is now Nitrino and Cypher. I'm on Nitrino at the moment.
Oh, okay. I was watching Cypher as he took the yellow and the mega, but yeah, we are on Nitrino, who finally get the railgun as well. Start is fairly equal. Cypher able to deal much more damage in the start, and Nitrino not, of course, getting the mega.
He didn't really do any damage in return either, so it's kind of... Oh, and this could be dangerous for him. He gets one good rocket, so he secures the red armor, but Cypher's just relentless with that lightning gun.
Look at that. Cypher still has a lot of health left from the mega, so the very good fight for the Belarusian. Really good start for him here.
He immediately goes into center map as well and just controls all the entry points to it. Gets himself the mega easily, and now it's a case of defending this red armor. Only one rocket left, but if you're gonna hit some crazy rails like that, then it doesn't matter. Oh, he doesn't deny the red armor. He might be in danger.
Oh, that drop sound gave him away, and Cypher knew exactly what to do to finish him off.
Yeah, he knew, just basically shoot vaguely near him before he has a chance to fire the rail, and it's going to be an easy kill. Cypher's patience with the rocket, so he gets the pop rocket, but he doesn't actually go for the air rocket. He's just certifying this is definitely kill. Only got half health left, so there's no real room for errors. And he gets that really sick rail right off the spawn as well. Now I'm wondering if Nitrino is going to take a little bit of time to compose himself, because we know that he's a really damn strong contender. He beat Madball in his group to top it before coming into the second group stage.
That was an amazing play for him, and that's also why I'm quite excited to see Nitrino and also Base play today. They're both in very good condition. But right now Nitrino, he needs to figure out something new against Cypher here. He hasn't really been able to do anything. He's been running into traps, like getting red armors while Cypher's been watching and so on.
Nitrino's standing still. He just stood still for about 5 seconds there with 10 health up at the top. I'm sorry, I was watching that from his perspective, and he was fumbling so hard there. He saw the red in front of him. He knew that he could get it, but he just gave up such an easy angle to Cypher. Nitrino's a mess right now, and more so than I've ever seen him versus any other player. Oh, what a kill though!
Yeah,
that is one way to recover.
I like how he shot the rocket with the lightning gun. He knew that Cypher needs to go for the weapon because it's the only weapon he can use, and there we go. Cypher got the lightning gun without taking real damage, and it was an easy frag for him. Nitrino couldn't defend himself at all.
We've seen people doing this kind of fake rocket jumps in the Mega before to kind of deter their opponents, but Nitrino didn't do anything when he dropped down again. I'm 100% sure it was a mistake though. He meant to rocket jump up and get out of there. And it's a shame because he was actually, you know, almost getting somewhere with
yeah, he had
frag investment.
He had the frag and he had over 100 health, but no armor at all. And I think he was lacking some imported weapons because he wasn't even trying to use LG.
Well, Nitrino now has got 160 armor, 100 health. You know, much better off than Cypher at the moment. If he can start hitting his shots and not fumble around too much, then he should be looking good.
That was a good attack for him. He's dealing a lot of damage with Cypher with the defensive rockets. Cypher trying to land one more rail. That would have been a kill, but it was Nitrino landing it and getting the next frag. And
that was so important for him.
Yeah,
to make sure that he hit that.
It was like one player's one rail away from dead.
Oh yeah, Nitrino, he took so much damage. I thought that it was going to go all tits up again, but he managed to recover nicely. And he's stabilizing the control, and he's got plenty of time to make this comeback. It's not a huge lead that Cypher has. Nitrino's just got to play solid and make sure that Cypher's not able to do, you know, that thing he does so often where he does about 400 DPS.
Yeah.
And you have no idea what happened to you.
Look at this. Cypher with some very nice moves, avoiding quite a bit of damage, even though Nitrino's rockets weren't bad at all. But
it's happening.
Yeah, Cypher dealing large amounts of damage, and Nitrino.
What? How the hell did he hit that? That is not human at all. That was such a sick flick shot. He might even get himself a kill. What a play there by Nitrino.
Amazing shooting.
That is amazing. I have no idea that Cypher was even visible to him. And you know, usually I say that with a small exaggeration. Like you can kind of tell based on prediction where it is. But that was crazy. Whoa!
Great target there by Nitrino, securing himself the red armor. And he looks like he's really chasing after some damage, but Cypher, being a wise player, he is not really letting Nitrino deal anything.
Big hype to Jeffer NL, who just subscribed, man. Thank you so much for your support. I hope you're enjoying the game at the moment. Got all those emoticons out, I can see. Oh man, this is quite a game though that Nitrino's bringing to us. It looked like we were going to get into a sort of one-sided, you know,
yeah, it
kind
was
of a bore fest of some sort, but this is really a good performance by Nitrino.
Yeah, Nitrino found the way to play against Cypher here. His first minutes were quite struggling, but right now looking pretty good. And Cypher is already playing it pretty quiet. I mean, even before the last frag, he was just running away for a lot of time, and he's dealing a lot of damage here at the yellow, and actually lands the Iron Dragon for the frag.
It happened again, man. It happened again. Cypher did that thing where he does 400 DPS, and Nitrino is just gobsmacked. That is incredible.
I don't even know how he keeps doing this. This is why he's the top player.
He thought he had an opportunity. He thought, I can rocket jump up. I got so many resources. Wow, Cypher. Good job.
Clutch shot.
And then Cypher just turns it around. He's like, this is why you don't make such risky moves against the top in the world. So Cypher scouting for a small angle, but he's just going to play it safe. Going up the bounce pad, knows that Nitrino doesn't have the LG equipped.
And Nitrino already screaming low. I like how Cypher is spamming those rockets on the teleport in case Nitrino tries going through it. But Nitrino sees through that and is able to escape, still alive. Just landing those rails, and he's actually been doing a lot of damage considering he was left solo after the previous fight. He's not putting down the pressure at all. Cypher lands a red, and Nitrino should be low. There we go.
Short burst, and easy as pie after that. There's the Mega up. Nitrino's got a chance to position himself for the red. He's actually challenging for the Mega health in the end. That was quite...
Did you see Cypher's movement though? How he made sure that Nitrino does not get on the item itself. That was very good.
And even then, Nitrino actually could have got onto the red armor, and he would have been very low afterwards, but he would have... I think it would have been more effective than what he chose to do in the end. And now Cypher getting spawn frag after spawn frag. I'm kind of semi-willing to call it right now, but I gotta say, it's a big shame that Nitrino decided to take such a risk over at the yellow armor. You know, that rocket jump up where Cypher did that crazy damage. Yeah, and it's gonna be GG there. That was definitely the big mistake for Nitrino. He got impatient. There were still 4 minutes left. He had all the resources in the game, and he decided to put it on a sort of a 50-50 fight, which he could have had much better than that. He could have had a fight that was 90-10 in favor of him, basically. But he chose not to wait for it.
Yeah, he was hungry for those frags. He wasn't doing good, but just a small mistake against a player like Cypher, and it's all down the gutter.
I really think Nitrino could have had that game.
He could have.
Okay, he had a bad start, but the way he was making up for it afterwards was just like, this is far more than possible. And now he's got to go on to Cypher's pick, Furious Heights, and the game's starting. Let's get in. Let's watch Cypher off the beginning of this.
Yeah, sure.
3.
And see what he does to start
I'm
things off.
Concerned for Nitrino here, considering he just lost his pick. And look at that, Cypher getting the Mega, getting the yellow, and of course shards. And where is Nitrino? Usually you see the first encounter around the LG, but not this time. Nitrino playing it sneaky and. Oh wow!
Oh god!
Not good. Not good.
You were talking about the first encounter by the LG, and in the end, it kind of happened anyway because Nitrino still needed that weapon. He didn't have rockets still or LG at that point, and Cypher's taken the red armor already. He's going in to challenge for this Mega. Spawns right now. Nitrino does get it, but he's not able to do any follow-up damage other than a single rail.
I don't think he really had any other weapons. Landing the second rail would have been meant to frag, but it never happened.
Okay.
This works. This works.
Just get that red, secure it, and now push. Push for the kill. No?
He's gonna want the weapons. He's gonna want the yellow here. Just don't take those unnecessary risks. I mean, sure, he had a good chance of chasing for the frag, but I don't think it would have been the smartest move or the safest move.
Wow. Is that two good that just connected, or am I just going crazy here? Whoa, Nitrino!
What a rocket. Nitrino actually taking the lead here.
Oh, that rocket was so damn close. Cypher just about managing to dodge on top of that bridge.
And look at the Cypher is actually landing a lot of damage here, and Nitrino doesn't have the good angle for those rockets, and not quite landing rails either. Only on 100 health, no armor, and Cypher actually goes for the surprise. Nitrino, how did he escape that?
He got such a sick rocket as he was falling down. He managed to nail Cypher right on the nose, getting a bunch of resources after this. Cypher gets the Mega, but it means he's slightly better than starting Sack, which isn't so good in all honesty.
Yeah.
Nitrino trying to trap him at the moment, but he can get this top yellow and then rotate back, set up for the red. He'll be a little bit late for it, but he's got all the resources and opportunities to just get Cypher out of the room. I think he may have just spotted Cypher.
He's securing the Mega. Like the spam to just make sure Cypher doesn't come for the restricted rails. And yeah, Cypher really doesn't want to pick fights at the moment. Between on 200, what Cypher can do is set up traps, try and build his own small stack a bit higher. And here we go, nice rail here at the red.
It's rail and goodbye. We're gonna try and get a couple more shards. Cypher now 175.
That's what we call the ghost damage.
Could be nice from Nitrino, but I think Cypher expected something there. A game sense coming out again. Cypher just not falling into traps. Nitrino, it's unbelievable how hard a time Nitrino's having right now. Cypher's just completely outsmarting him. Out defending, out everything.
This is an awkward encounter here. Cypher's really expecting Nitrino to push in fast and misfired his first rocket. And Nitrino really had the chance of getting that first rocket to put Cypher in the air and then maybe deal a lot more damage, but neither of the players with his hand it goes.
Oh, good entry rail. Getting rockets from Cypher, he just repositions Nitrino for him. Hardly any damage, a bit of LG, manages to hit him a little bit in the end. Can Nitrino get out of here? A rail would kill both of them, and Nitrino even rocket jumps. His rail's just too late though. Cypher already got the 50, and that was enough to put him above a railable stack.
Yeah, but
so close.
Cypher still needs to spend a bit of time to rebuild his stack before getting into proper fights. I mean, he's looking quite strong already, but not too comfortable. I think Nitrino can still really contest for the control, but Cypher doing a lot of damage with the LG. Nitrino forced to retreat, and Cypher now pretty much in full control. Nitrino for the red pick. Cypher. I don't know why he let him pick that up like that.
He managed to get the damage afterwards, so it's kind of alright giving up items as long as you're going to make them pay for it.
Yeah, that's true.
And Cypher's still looking alright. They're going to run into each other, direct rocket for both of them. Nitrino gets a bit extra damage. He's still extremely weak.
5 minute
and Cypher's moved out of the room. Nitrino looking extremely sketchy about the whole thing.
Yeah, and you can see Cypher is not really picking these fights. Getting the 50 bubble is important at this point.
Can't really tell which way this game's going to go at the moment. It's up in the air. Cypher looks a little better off at the moment, but who's going to land the shots at the end of the day? Great rockets from the Nitrino, in fact. He's set up nicely for the red armor. Cypher's going to have a hard time here. This might be another kill for the Russian.
Yeah, Cypher really needs to run, but Nitrino not chasing the choke point, not taking the risk. And Cypher still super low, and he can escape. He can get the 25 and the yellow armor, but still. He's just barely alive. And
That's
Nitrino
gonna
catching
kill.
him.
What?
Cypher on 4 health. Those rockets saved his life so hard. Nitrino in the air couldn't aim his LG good enough to hit one more cell.
Just
Oh,
needed
boy.
a single extra cell of LG, and that was a frag. Cypher's still running around on nothing. He's taken the 50 health bubble and still ridiculously weak. Searching now for 25. Nitrino is on 100 health, 155 armor. The Mega is up right now, and if he's not careful, he's going to give up that Mega health. Cypher's moving around, and Nitrino's just got into Mega Room. Too late to even get any rail damage off.
Yeah, Cypher from 4 health to 170 and 80 armor. That's a good player there, right there.
If there's going to be a reason for Nitrino to lose the game, then you can. That's definitely one thing that we can look back on. Nitrino could have picked up a kill there.
He's still not giving up at all. He got the red. There's kind of a deja vu moment here. Nitrino taking the red and dealing damage, and Cypher escaping. Nitrino not chasing through the choke point. But,
Whoa!
oh, that grenade! That was beautiful. Nitrino getting the Mega. Is he gonna chase for the frag? And he's gonna land the rail. He doesn't need to chase anything.
Very sick rail there from Nitrino.
I mean, even though Cypher made a amazing recovery, I am still glad Nitrino was able to carry the frag home.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a long time coming for him, to be honest. He's played such well in like the midsection of this game. Definitely deserves a kill, but Cypher has also been playing it very intelligently. Oh, what a starting rocket. Nitrino doesn't get the rail follow-up when Cypher was suspended in the air, and now we've got the Mega on tap.
Good rocket there, push Cypher off. That rail could have been a kill, but he does land it eventually. Getting the 5th. Not going for the red. Yeah, that was Cypher landing the rail next to him, so he has the idea where Cypher is. And I don't know why Cypher dropped down. Very risky move. Could cost him a life.
I think it will, actually. Nitrino might get another frag, but Cypher just about makes it out the room in time. There's 2 frags for Cypher to recover.
That was a very risky move anyway.
At the moment, I gotta say, it really looks like we're gonna see a tiebreaker map, but 2 minutes is still a bunch of time. And if Nitrino is just able to stabilize the control, not make any ridiculous mistakes, then I see no reason why we won't see a cure. Railable health for Cypher. Nitrino looking for a vertical rail. Can he find the shot? He's just gonna rocket jump across, actually. Oh, wow. That is a nice play, Nitrino.
Yeah, very well done, extending the lead. But he's gonna lack some armor, and he's very early here at the red. This could be...
It's sketchy, but Cypher didn't turn up. He didn't turn up to do damage. He wasn't willing to take a risk. Cypher's, it's going to come down essentially to maybe the next rotation of items, and then Cypher rushing for 3 kills as fast as possible. So let's watch Cypher now and see what he does. I think he needs red first, and then he's going to go for it. He hasn't got a rail, though. Not having a rail is a big problem. Cypher? Cypher?
Just listening for the sounds, I guess.
I think he's already felt that it's too much for him. I don't think he believes that he can do it. I think Nitrino might have showed up. Yeah, Cypher's just not ready for the fight at the moment. But this LG from Cypher is ridiculous at the moment. He jumps, but he still had much less health. It was, yeah, regardless, it was a staggering amount of damage done. And Cypher's going to call GG there. 6-2 for Nitrino. He didn't win his map pick, which was Silence, but he's won Furious Heights, so amazing performance there, Nitrino.
Yeah, very well played. I mean, I was kind of surprised he was able to carry it like this. And I just got to know that we are missing the score overlays, so I'm gonna fix that quickly.
Got it down, man. Got it down.
Yeah. Tiny bit of mistake by my part. I'm sorry, Kozil.
It's all good. We are 1-1 now between these two. This is only the first series of the day. Let me take a quick look at the brackets. Okay, come on, have we got the brackets working in chat?
Yes, we do. Go check it out.
Sweet. Okay. Oh, we're actually starting right now on Cure, actually. So let's.
Oh, the players are ready already.
Put our heads into that.
Yeah.
I'm on the Nitrino. And he's getting the Mega Slot, getting the algae very quickly. Is there going to be rendezvous over at yellow? Cypher's not coming in. He's just picking up weapons whilst Nitrino is able to comfortably get himself an extra bit of armor. So definitely a positive start for Nitrino. now with that railgun, got all the important weapons. Fight for red. Who's going to have the advantage early on in the game? There's good LG there from Nitrino, but he doesn't stick to it. He equips a different weapon, and I think maybe sticking to the LG would have been a little bit more profitable in that situation. Because now he's finding himself in the backseat. Wow. Oh, if he was able to hit that second rail, that would have been a brilliant series of plays there from Nitrino. Such urgency being shown, and he knew what opportunity was awaiting for him. Oh, Nitrino. You can tell this guy's being trained by evil.
Yeah, with 10 health, and he's still sticking for the rail, and that was the correct decision. That's a gamble there. If you don't land the rail, you're probably gonna die, but on 10 health, what are you gonna do?
That was really, really sick from Nitrino.
It was a good gamble.
It absolutely was. He took it and knew that he could clutch it. And when you're going against Cypher, sometimes you need to hit those wrists. One rocket, Cypher can't hit the next one. This isn't going to be Garpy Madball all over again.
Nope, not this time. And it's going to be a mutual frag. Cypher with the good rockets, and Nitrino still landing the frag there.
Yeah, Nitrino is definitely getting a better start off the spawn. I think Cypher's got all the weapons, but he feels a bit gutted that he doesn't have, you know, not even half the resources Nitrino has right now. And with Mega and Red up at the same time, Cypher can try and negotiate one of these for himself. But if Nitrino plays it right, then there's going to be no way that Cypher can get anything. He's actually rocket jumping for Mega. He might be able to dismount, but it's going to cost him some health. There's going to be a chase there from Nitrino. I love this play.
Very
you
nice
get the
rockets from
Mega,
both ways.
but half the time you spend getting the Mega is actually getting off it again. And Nitrino had easily had enough time to get the red armor and then move into the Mega room to do the deed that you just saw. Nitrino is actually outplaying Cypher at the moment and out-aiming him as well at that. That is another ridiculous shot here from the Russian. And guys, we are on the tiebreaker map, so if Nitrino wins this, then he is a series up over Cypher and an impressive start to the group day.
Yeah, and Nitrino still looking very good. He's really going around the map, making sure that Cypher doesn't stick around for the extra damage, making sure he's gonna get all the items clean and deal damage if Cypher tries doing anything funny.
Cypher did just take the yellow and got a bit of damage. And Nitrino, I don't know what he was doing, sitting on the little Mega platform just then. More free damage for Cypher.
Yeah, that was good.
Nitrino's play on the Mega there is really questionable. Oh my god, that was scary. And we got red armor.
If only Cypher would have landed the rail there, it could have been a frag for him. But I don't think he's gonna want to stick around for taking more damage. Just staying at the top level, trying to land as much rockets as he can, and yeah, suddenly Nitrino not looking that good anymore. How did that hit? Oh my god!
Full rocket. That is gonna make Cypher tilt a little bit. That's 11 health for Cypher right now.
Oh wow!
Those series of plays. What doesn't make sense is that Nitrino was still able to get the Mega and the red. Cypher didn't get either of them, even though he was in red position. He could have slowed down Nitrino as he was doing nicely. Then he didn't try and get an item afterwards.
He was really yellow. I think he was really looking into getting the frag before Nitrino got on the red armor, but didn't work out.
He wasn't even positioned to do enough damage. He was held very far back. It's like he wanted to do ghost damage a bit more, and you know, trying to hit some with, well, at least taking. I'm kind of abusing Funnybee's term a bit, but he wanted to minimize the amount of damage he'd take in return. There wasn't really a full commitment at any point from Cypher, and once he went over to the yellow and took that full rocket, it's kind of just, you know, cry your heart out at that point.
Yep, and again, direct rocket exchange there, and Nitrino is gonna be happier about it because he's got a bigger stack. Not anymore though.
I think Nitrino may have taken one risk too many over there. The damage he tried to do in the yellow room cost him a lot of stacks. Cypher with an advantage right now, and he might be able to get this kill. 21 health left. Nitrino backing out. Cypher doesn't have to get the kill, but he'll get it anyway and get himself the red. That's 5 minutes of pretty positive play from Nitrino, but now Cypher's in control.
Yeah, I wish Nitrino will keep his play slow enough so Cypher can't just take the frags back in 1 minute. But there's the first one.
He's looking to listen out for a spawn of some sort. He's found
Oh,
one
wow.
and he's going to get the kill. That's
We are
a tied
already
game.
tied. This is the opposite of what I was hoping for.
That's about 30 seconds where Nitrino no longer has control and he's already given up his entire lead.
But look at this. LG damage from Nitrino was huge. Cypher forced to disengage.
That 41% LG for Cypher, 23 for Nitrino, but Nitrino's got 20% more accuracy on the rail than Cypher with 57. But a brilliant combo there from Cypher.
Yeah.
There's the lead gone for Nitrino. That hard work is just whittling away right now.
There's the difference. Nitrino was able to keep the controller for a very long time, but not really getting the same kind of frags as Cypher is getting right now. But Nitrino with good rockets, Cypher is on less than 50 health. I like how he just went for the mega with rocket jumps. Really gonna help him a lot.
Nitrino just showing his face. I don't know what he expects to happen there. You just move in sight of the red armor with 50 health. You think your opponent's not going to be there? Think again, man. Now Nitrino's got to get the weapons all over again. You know, he's got to somehow think about how the hell am I going to get an item. Maybe first step would probably be how do you avoid damage from Cypher? And once more, fucking really not good. I feel like I'm repeating myself a bit here, Nitrino. You gotta help me out.
Yeah, I mean, these aggressive moves are not paying off. He was able to do a lot of plasma damage, but getting the frag, that's a bit too much.
This is quite possibly one of the hardest games that Cypher will have today. Although I do remember, and we do have Base, Sparty, and Lars, which Cypher still needs to play. But I almost feel like Nitrino can make second place in this group the way that he's playing today.
If Base is gonna land 90% rail, like I can't remember when he was playing against the Evil and he was landing crazy shots, then he could be able to take a series from Cypher.
GG.
But yeah.
Nitrino's gonna call it after that. He definitely hit some incredible things and really is shown that he's someone to be reckoned with on this game. I think Cypher just got kicked. What the hell?
What?
I think Nitrino kicked him from the server.
Why?
But yeah, this is solid stuff from Cypher as well. To be fair, I thought he was going to tilt up that. You know that rocket that